Thank you for coming. Here we are at the month of September, no, October, September we left behind. And our new theme is space, which is a pretty interesting theme. And in science, space is, there's space, so much space everywhere. We don't even see some of it. It's like between the atoms and the molecules, there's just an infinite amount of space, and then there's the space, the outer space, which we don't even like come into contact with, right? We just know of it because of science, that there's space beyond our atmosphere. But so it's a very like vast and intriguing theme. And then on the spiritual level, space is, the term is ākāśa and ether. So all of the Eastern traditions have that of the five elements, which ether is the most subtle, and it's beyond our senses, and so it's sort of almost like hard to define, hard to know about it. But the yogis and the mystics say that ether is the element that holds all the elements in it, and it's like the sustaining, like the fabric of creation through, and that's like the stage before something comes into manifestation. It's in the ether, like preparing itself to manifest. And so it's an element where, yeah, it's to do with the fifth chakra, the throat chakra. So it's a lot about creativity. And today our kriya will be more for just like being aware of our inner space within our body, that like our form and the space within that we hold in our physical form, and then the space, being aware of our form in space, so the space around us, and the aura. So we'll be strengthening all the chakras in our system with this kriya, and then it also brings energy into the aura, into our surrounding light body. And so it brings also that our awareness more vividly to the surface, that we can actually perceive this space and enlighten it a little bit with the kriya, with the effects of the kriya. And then our meditation will be chanting the mantra Onkar, and these two sounds, Om is the creative infinite and Kar is the creation. So we'll be practically like calling upon the creative infinite at the same time we are calling upon creation, and we are like merging these two, and we are creation, right? So it's like the finite us, or the finite myself, is merging with the infinite creative energy. So we're going to be playing with the inner and outer space, and then merging our finite with the infinite creative energy. Okay, so we'll sit on our easy pose posture, get ready to tune in, just come to your spot, just with your eyes closed. Focus on your physical form. Be aware of your physical form, sitting comfortably. Use any props you might need to make yourself comfortable. And just close the eyes and begin breathing lightly in and out through the nose. Gently become aware of your breath and the movement of the air as it flows in through the nostrils the movement of the belly, that it moves a little forward as you inhale, and it comes slightly inwards as you exhale. And notice the rib cage gently expanding, and gently coming closer together to let the air out. Notice the breath that comes like a wave and leaves the lungs, again like a wave receding from the shore, going back to the ocean. And begin to draw the breath in a little more deeper with your breath. Take it really full, a full inhale by bringing the air all the way up to the collarbones, extending, let it feel that lift of the collarbones, and as you exhale, feel the collarbones gently coming down, the rib cage gently folding down, and the navel coming in towards the spine. And then you release the belly, let the air come back into the belly, fill the rib cage all the way up to the collarbones, and then exhale. Gently let it release. And with every inhale, just be open to receive new fresh prana energy, positive energy, exactly what you need for your own progress. And as you exhale, just be grateful for what you have, and then be able to give off whatever is not needed at this moment, to let it go and release it to the universe. Let's bring the palms together, rubbing them lightly. Bring the palms into prayer pose at the heart center with a gentle pressure of the thumbs against the sternum. And then stretch up your spine right from the base. Bring a little arch on the lower spine, tilting the pelvis forward. And feel the chest also following that arch, pushing forward and upwards, opening the chest. And let the shoulders come down away from the ears. Bring the shoulder blades together behind your back. And then you should feel that when you push into the sits bones and lift your chest, pull the chin lightly back towards the throat, you'll feel the head pulling upwards towards the heavens. And you'll feel as if you're suspended between the heaven and earth. That beautiful pull upwards and the pull of gravity down through the sits bones. And the heart center suspended in the middle, open, receptive. We'll call upon the divine creative energy, Om, Namo, and the divine wisdom, Gurudev, Namo. Taking a deep inhale, let's inhale together, and exhale. Another deep inhale. Exhale, and a deep inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Gurudev Namo. Adgure Name, Jugat Gure Name, Satgure Name, Siri Gurudeve Name. Adgure Name, Jugat Gure Name, Satgure Name, Siri Gurudeve Name. Adgure Name, Jagat Gure Name, Satgure Name, Siri Gurudeve Name. Inhale and exhale. Relax the posture. Just focus on the sounds within. Let it merge with the outer sounds. And take a nice inhale and relax. If you need to drink some water or take care of yourself for a moment, we will do a few warming up exercises. To start with, in easy pose, sitting up nice and tall. Make a little arch on the lower spine and extend the chest a little forward and upwards. Bring the chin back. And holding on to your knees with your hands, bring your right hand to your left knee, and the left hand comes down by your left hip on the mat, and then twist the spine right from the base gently to the left, and let the head follow, and hold here, supporting yourself with your left hand, keeping the weight equally on both sides of your hip. Just gently twist and hold with some deep breathing. Keep that lower spine arched forward. The chest is extended up and outwards. Let the shoulders be down, away from the ears. And then relax to center. Take a little break here. Breath. Feel yourself equally balanced and the weight on both sits bones. And keeping that same arch in the lower back, we'll do this other side. Bring your left hand to your right knee, the right hand next to your right hip on the mat, and then gently twist, pushing the lower spine more and more forward, opening the chest. Just turn gently to the right, turning from the lower spine all the way up through the chest, and then the head moves with it. Breathe here a few deep breaths into this new open space, and then gently come to center and just relax a moment. Next, bring your left hand again on the mat next to your left hip, and we'll now bring the right arm up from the side, overhead in an arc, and then turn your head up to that hand and lean a little bit to the left, opening up your whole left side of the body, right from the right. I'm saying the left. You'll feel the right side body opening up, with the right hand is up. Feel the rib cage opening up. And just look up gently, turn the head upwards. Take some deep breaths here. Feel that opening in the armpit, the side of your arm. And then gently release down. Put your right hand down on your mat next to your right hip. And now raise the left arm up in an arc overhead. And gently turn your head upwards. Lean a little to the right. Keeping both hip bones on the mat. Open up the left side of your body now. The rib cage. Armpit is open. And lift up from your two sits bones. Lift up and lean a little to the right. Nice. And then relax the posture. And bring your hands to your shins or ankles. Hold on firmly with your hands, and we'll do some little bit of flexing the spine. So arch the lower spine forward. Push the chest out and keep your chin level with the ground. Extend forward and then release back by rolling back on the pelvis and round the spine to your back. Coming onto your tailbone. Feel that extension across the shoulders, opening up. And again here, keep the chin level with the ground. Don't let your chins come down. It stays horizontal. And then come up again, rolling forward on the pelvis. Lift the chest and hold here a moment. Let the chest be extended forward. Full extension right from the tailbone to the shoulders. And then release back, round the back, rolling back on the pelvis. Feel that full stretch. And then let's do a few just forward and back at your own speed, at your own pace. Explore the forward flex. And hold a moment if you like, and then release back. Just move from the forward to the back a few times. Inhaling forward. Take a nice inhale as you roll back. Exhale. Once you feel your spine is opened up, you feel flexible and smooth, you can create a little rhythm with the breath and the movement. When we breathe deeply, we move the energy more. So we really want to increase the volume of the breath when we're practicing, so that we really move the energy, awaken it. We tend to just breathe as like just the amount we need, right? But here we really want to exaggerate the breath more than in a normal situation. So we really awaken the movement of flow of energy in the body. That way we release tension, so move energy from where it is stagnant. Just bring in a lot more of prana. The body can store that prana for future use, so we have more energy. Right, so come to center with a straight spine. Hold the breath in a moment. Squeeze the muscles at the base of your spine, upwards and inwards, and then release and relax. And come on to hands and knees with a cat-cow position. Hands under the shoulders and knees under the hips. The backs of your feet will be flat on your mat. The fingers spread wide and the middle finger pointing forward. Come into cow position, so tilt the pelvis forward and let the shoulder blades come together, as if someone is sitting on your back, a little friend, and it's causing your back to sag down. And then let the head gently come up. Keep your arms straight. Take a couple of breaths here. Feel that full extension of your spine, right from the tailbone all the way up to the top of your head, reaching upwards. And now we'll reverse the position, bring the tailbone tucking between the two legs, pointing downwards. Let the head come in down towards the chest and open up the two shoulder blades so they're wide apart. And hold here a moment for the full extension here. Tucking that tailbone a little tighter downwards. And then release into cow. And hold here for a couple breaths. Really bringing the shoulder blades together, lifting the head lightly without crunching the neck. Lifting that tailbone way up high. And then go back into cat. Tucking the chin down towards the chest and really pushing up with your extended arms through the shoulders. Tucking the tailbone under. Release into cow and do a few just of these cat-cow at your own pace. Exhaling when you're in cat and chin is to your chest. Inhaling when your chest is open and your head is raised up. And keep the weight of your hands a little bit more towards the thumb rather than the pinky finger. That way the inside of your elbows will face each other. That's good for opening up the shoulder joint. When you feel your spine is a little bit awake and moving freely, you can make the volume of your movement a little extended in both directions. You can also bring a little more frequent movement, so you can speed it up lightly. Just experiment with moving the energy in your body. You want to get it moving freely. And then come to center, neutral position, inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to do pigeon. So bring your right knee in between the two hands and sliding the left leg back behind you, extended, and the right ankle will be right behind your left hand. So your right leg is bent and at an angle. You're like a triangle in front of you. Yeah, there you go. So the right ankle is right behind the left wrist, in line with the left wrist, sorry. And then you sit down a little bit, if you can, towards your right hip, lifting the chest a little bit, opening the chest, lifting the head. pushing down with your hands a little bit into the ground. And then release the upper body, let it come down over the right leg, bending the arms. Let your head come down, all the way down, and relax down. So relax the upper body down onto the right leg, onto the right hip. The left leg is extended behind you. Nice. Just relax here a little bit. Then gently come back up. Lifting the torso, stretching the arms up. Raising the head, let the shoulders relax down your back, bringing the shoulder blades together behind you. Opening the chest, and feel the weight of your body sinking down towards the mat, towards your right hip. And then exhale down towards your mat. Release down and relax here a second or two. Pause, breathe. And come up. One more time, inhaling up. And then release. Let's come down back with the right leg onto hands and knees again. And then bring your left knee now between the two hands, gliding it through. The left ankle comes right in line with the right hand behind the right palm. And then your right leg extends behind you. Come down, if you can, onto your left hip, supported by your two hands. Lifting a little bit the chest and opening the shoulders here. Raising the chin a little bit up. Take a couple breaths. Exhale down over the left leg. Let the torso relax down, head relax a moment. Relax the shoulders, let them round themselves. And just let the weight of your body give you that nice stretch at the back of your left hip. And then gently ease up, push yourself back up. Inhaling, stretch up, stretch the torso up and the chest up. Open the chest, let the shoulders sink down. Really feel that extension of the right leg, which is on the mat. Your weight, try to bring it towards the right. And then exhale down. Relaxing the head all the way down as much as possible. Letting the torso just relax onto the left leg. Gently come back up. And release the posture. Come onto hands and knees, and from here let's go into downward facing dog a moment. Bring the hips up. Push back on the heels of your hands so that your tailbone reaches up and back. Engage the thighs, so your legs are straight if possible. Bring the feet flat on the mat. Breathe here. And then from here we're going to go into cobra, so you can just like slide your hands a little forward and bring the hips down, all the way down to cobra. You can bring your hands as much forward as you would like, just inching them forward. Let the hips come down. Arms can be bent or straight, and reach up with the head. Letting the hips sink down towards your mat. And go back into downward dog. So come back to hands and knees first, and then extend your hips up and back, pushing on the heels of your hands, engaging the thighs, bringing your head down between the arms, and your chin comes towards the chest. Try to bring your wrists, shoulders, and hips all in one line. And let the feet be flat, so pick up your toes a little bit. Engage the thighs. We'll go one more time down into Cobra, sliding the hands forward on your mat. Let the hips come down. You can almost come to like a plank position, and then from plank, let the hips come down, hands come a little forward. And you can even go down if you want into modified Cobra onto your forearms, if that feels good. Or you can just stretch up from modified Cobra into full Cobra. So your hands are really way in front of your shoulders. That way you can rest the hips down. And then release down onto your mat for a moment. And let's come back up and come onto your back for a moment. Let's do a couple stretches on the back. Turn over and lie on your back with your feet flat on the mat. Take a few breaths here. Bring your arms extended out to the sides. And your feet about shoulder width apart. Let's do both knees down to one side. Go down to the right with both knees. And come up to center, over to the left. Back up to center. Let's bring the left foot to the center of your mat and put your right knee over your left knee, crossing your knees. And then lean both legs to the right, coming with your left foot off the left inward edge of your foot. So your both legs tilting to the right. Nice. Nice. And then come back to center. Let's change legs. Right leg is on the center of your mat. Right foot, rather. Left knee comes over the right knee. And then lean both legs to the left. Nice. And then come back to center and bring both knees into your chest. Hug them close to your chest for a moment. And then reach in between your knees with your hands and grab onto your ankles. Let the knees go wide. With the arms straight, hold on to your ankles and just let the weight of your legs open up your legs with the knees wide. Let the feet be relaxed and all the weight carried by your arms and hands. Nice. And then come out of the position. Hold on to your knees with your hands. Bring your knees close together. And arms extended. So your knees and legs are together, and you're holding on to your knees, right at the top of your knees with your hands. Arms extended. Feel that nice stretch of the back, your whole spine in contact with the mat. Nice. Then extend the feet straight up into the air, straight legs. Hold on to your knees at the back of your legs, or hold on to your shins. Just hold the legs up at 90 degrees with the legs parallel to each other, feet flexed, so you're pointing your heels up into the sky. Engage the thighs, so engage the legs. Pull the toes down towards you and hold here a moment. Feel the whole spine on the mat, extended right down to the tailbone. Right, and then release, shake out your legs a little bit. All right, so we've finished our warm-up. If you want to just come up a little bit to sitting position and grab a sip of water or something before we begin the Kriya. This is a Kriya for youthfulness. And, it stimulates the navel energy, which is really the source of all of our energy stored in the navel, and then it sends it through all the chakras into the aura so that we can illuminate ourselves and bring our vibration up to a level that we just attract naturally. Whatever we need comes to us. So it begins lying on the back, but I just want to show, we're going to be chanting 2 mantras while we're going to share those mantras before we start. Go over them quickly. So we can, while we're exercising, we'll be chanting at the same time. So the first one is Hara, 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 Gobinde, Hara, and the second line goes Hara, 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 Mukande, Hara, 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 Udare, Hara, 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 Apare. So the Hara is infinite creative energy, and so when you repeat that 4 times, it strengthens the mantra. The actual mantra is Gobinde, Mukande, Udare, Apare, Hariyang, Kariyang, Nirname, Akame. And these are 8 different aspects of the One, or the infinite, supreme, divine. Gobinde is the one who sustains, Mukande, the one who liberates, Udare, who uplifts, Apare, the one who is infinite, Hariyang, who destroys, Kariyang, who creates, Nirame, without name, Akame, without desire. So, let's chant it a little together, at least one time. So we'll begin. Hara, 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 Gobinde, Hara, 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 Mukande, Hara, 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 Udare, Hara, 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 Apare, Hara, 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 Harayang, Hara, 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 Kariyang, Hara, 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 Nirname, Hara, 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 Akame. Akame. Without desire. Gobinde, let's just do the Gobinde, Mukande, Udare, Apare, Hariyang, Kariyang, Nirname, Akame. Okay, and there'll be, you'll be just listening, and if you don't get it right, just go along with it, just sing something. Doesn't matter if you don't get every word right. But just that's the one mantra. And then I'll show you the next one. Second. The next one. Oh, sorry, it didn't come. It's a little tricky, this thing. Okay, here we go. I hope. Here we go. Okay. Next one is Nar Sing, Har Sing. If you want, you can repeat with me. Har Sing, Nar Sing, Neela Narayan, Guru Sikh, Guru Singh, Har Har Gyayan, Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru, Har Har Dhyayan, Sakata Nindaka Dushta Matayan. And this is a mantra about Narayan, who is the God, the protector element of the infinite, who takes care of the universe. And the meaning is those who live in God's consciousness, chanting Har Har, meditate on Waheguru, and live in that ecstasy. Those who vibrate God's name and relate to God, all karmas are cleared. It's quite a beautiful rendition of this mantra. We'll be singing and chanting while we're practicing. Let's do it together one more time. Har Singh, Nar Singh, Neela Narayan, Guru Sikh, Guru Singh, Har Har Gyayan, Waheguru, Waheguru, Har Har Dhyayan, Sakata Nindaka Dushta Matayan. Okay? So we have be something to go by to start with, all right? So we begin this Kriya lying on the back. And bring the hands under the hips to support the lower spine. Bring your legs together. And we're going to be raising, so you're going to engage the navel, pulling the navel down towards the mat. So you engage the navel, pull the navel towards your spine, and then the spine goes down towards the mat. You engage your legs, and we're going to raise them both up to about 30-degree angle off the mat. And if 30 degrees is hard for you, you can go a little higher. And we're just going to shake the legs, so you let them be separated a little bit, and just vibrate your legs, shaking them, letting them be loose, letting the feet just shake and wobble. And while we're doing this, we're going to be singing, chanting Hara 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 Gobinde, Hara 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 Mukande. And it's in call and response, so you'll hear the line first and then respond. And begin.
Hara 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 Gobinde, Hara 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 Mukhande, Hara 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 Mukhande, Hara 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 Urare, Hara 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 Urare, Hara 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 Pare, Hara 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 Pare, Hara 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 Haream, Hara 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 Haream, Hara 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 Kaream, Hara 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 Kaream.
Relax the posture. Relax down. It's an exercise you can do to develop invincible stamina. You can just lie on your back, lift your legs up to 30 degrees, shake your legs and feet, and, making them dance, yeah. And just breathe deeply, chant whatever you like, and you can go up to 31 minutes of that. All right, so we come up from here, sitting on your heels, if you're able to, for the next posture, and actually in celibate pose. So celibate is sitting on the heels, then you open up your heels, so you're sitting between your heels, and you might like to use some kind of a prop. And we're going to be chanting the same mantra here. In this position, we're going to have the elbows bent and the palms facing up. And then we're going to extend one arm forward as the other comes back, and you a little bit twist with your upper torso to that side, which you're pulling back. And then you alternate, the other arm comes forward and the other hand comes back. And we're just going to go in rhythm with the music and chanting Hara 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 Gobinde Mukande Udare Apare. And when the music starts, start chanting. Relax the posture. Be staying in celibate pose. The next one, we have the hands interlaced and the index fingers extended and together. And we're going to come raise the arms up like in Sat Kriya. So bring the shoulders to rotate a little bit forward across the chest, and bring the arms so the upper arms are alongside your head, the elbows somewhere near the temples, and fingers extended up. And we're going to just listen now to the mantra Hara 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 Gobinde. Here we're going to listen to the next mantra, Hara Singh Nara Singh, Neela Narayan, for a little bit, and then we're going to sing along with it. First, just listen to the chant.
Hara Singh Nara Singh, Neela Narayan. Guru Singh, Har Har Gayan. Wahe Guru, Har Har Dhyayan. Sakhat Nindak Dusht Mathayan. Har Singh Nar Singh Neela Narayan. Guru Singh, Har Har Gayan. Wahe Guru, Har Har Dhyayan. Sakhat Nindak Dusht Mathayan. Har Singh Nar Singh Neela Narayan.
And now chant along.
Guru Singh, Har Har Gayan. Wahe Guru, Har Har Dhyayan. Sakhat Nindak Dusht Mathayan. Har Singh Nar Singh Neela Narayan. Guru Singh, Har Har Gayan. Wahe Guru, Har Har Dhyayan. Sakhat Nindak Dusht Mathayan. Har Singh Nar.
And relax the posture down. And from here, we're going to lie back on our back in celibate pose, coming into fish pose. So if you can't go all the way back down, one way is to just rest on your elbows and let the head be back. Or you can bring a bunch of pillows behind you. And ideally, you're letting your head rest. And here we're going to have the hands clasped like we had with the previous posture, with the index fingers extended, and that mudra right at the navel center. So I'm going to help get a little set up here, and if you need any props or anything, just get settled. And then when we'll play the music, and we'll be chanting again with the same mantra. Hara Singh Nara Singh Neela Narayan. Okay, so sitting on celibate pose, hands at you first. Let yourself come back into your fish pose. Have the hands then clasped at the navel center and the index fingers pointing straight up. And we'll be chanting Hara Singh Nara Singh. Try to be relaxed.
Guru Singh, Har Har Gayan. Wahe Guru, Har Har Dhyayan. Sakhat Nindak Dusht
And relax gently, coming out of the posture. Next, we are just sitting on the heels. So find you're comfortable. Rock pose, we call it rock pose. We're sitting on the heels. But if you need a prop, yeah, just so the knees are a little closer together and you're sitting on your heels. The heels actually stimulate a point on the right on the buttocks that helps digestion. So they say, jokingly almost, that just by sitting in this posture, it helps digestion, and you can digest rocks. Okay, so if you needed anything to drink. So next one, we're going to be first in rock pose, in prayer pose. Listening to the introduction to a prayer called Jap Sahib, where all the names of the infinite are given one after the other in a very poetic and rhythmic way. It's called, and it's a very sacred sort of mantric chant. So first you'll listen to the introduction in the prayer pose, and then we're going to come with the hands in front of the knees, and there'll be the namastang and namo. Whenever the word namastang or namo comes, the head comes down towards the mat. And so there'll be like there'll be 4 lines of namastang or namo, so you'll be doing in a rapid sort of up and down 4 times, and then there'll be a pause where you're just listening to the chant, and then again there'll be 4 times bowing, and then up. And if you can't go all the way down, just do a light bow, but just listen to the sounds. First with the hands in prayer pose for the introduction, and then when it comes to the namastang, it'll be about 1 minute of the piece is first in prayer pose, and then comes the bowing part.
एक ओंकार सतगुर प्रसाद श्री वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। जाप श्री मुखवाक पातशाही 10वीं छपे छंद तो प्रसाद। चक्र चहन अर वर्ण जाते अर पात नहीं जय। रूप रंग अर रेख बेख को कह न सकत कह। अचल मूरत अनुभव प्रकाश अमितोज कहि जय। कोट इंद्र इंद्राण शाहो शाहान गणिजय। त्रिभुवन महीप सुर नर असुर नेत नेत बन तृण कहत। तब सर्व नाम कथय कवन कर्म नाम वर्णत सुमत। भुजंग पर्यात छंद नमस्तं काले नमस्तं कृपाले नमस्तं रूपे नमस्तं अनूपे। नमस्तं पेखे नमस्तं लेखे नमस्तं काय नमस्तं जाय। नमस्तं गंजे नमस्तं पंजे नमस्तं नामे नमस्तं ठामे। नमस्तंग कर्मं नमस्तंग धर्मं नमस्तंग नामं नमस्तंग कामं नमस्तंग जीते नमस्तंग पीते नमस्तंग बाहे नमस्तंग डाहे नमस्तंग नीले नमस्तंग नादे नमस्तंग छेदे नमस्तंग गादे नमस्तंग गंजे नमस्तंग पंजे नमस्तंग उदारे नमस्तंग पारे नमस्तंग सोए कह नमस्तंग ने कह नमस्तंग पूते नमस्तंग जूपे नमस्तंग निर्कर्मे नमस्तंग निर्भरमे नमस्तंग निर्देशे नमस्तंग निर्पेशे नमस्तंग निर्नामे नमस्तंग निर्कामे नमस्तंग निर्ताते नमस्तंग निर्काते नमस्तंग निर्धूते नमस्तंग पूते नमस्तंग लोके नमस्तंग शोके नमस्तंग निर्तापे नमस्तंग थापे नमस्तंग प्रेमाने नमस्तंग निधाने
Relax the posture, sitting on your heels. One more posture here on the heels, and it's the last posture of the Kriya. And this one is called Swan Kriya or Hans Kriya. And for this one, it's a very interesting movement. You allow the hands to come down to the floor, so supporting yourself with your hands, and then you allow the head to kind of dip right down between your knees towards your hands, towards the ground, and you let your torso come down to your thighs, and you dip your head all the way to the ground, and then you allow the head to kind of sweep forward, lifting the chin and arching the spine, coming up almost into a cobra, sitting on your heels, and all the way up, as far up as your head will go, and all the way up to actually vertical. And then again you round your back, bring your head, chin towards the chest, and head then goes straight down towards your hands until you about touch the ground with your head, and then you allow the chin to raise and come up into cobra, up, stretching all the way up. And you kind of inhale here and then round your back almost like a cow, cat-cow position. You'll come into cat and then dip down like a swan. Inhaling up, arching your spine right from the back, lower back. And then you round the back and let the head go down. Continue inhaling up and exhaling down. Really move the spine. Flexing it forward and flexing it back. Try to make it just one smooth movement. It's almost like a combination of
cat, cow, and cobra. Take some deep breaths. And really pair the movement with the breath. Deep inhale. Come into that cobra upwards movement, and the exhale, rounding the back and diving down. See if you can feel the movement of the shoulders, the shoulder blades coming together when you lift the head and come up. And the shoulder blades separating when you round your back, preparing to go down. Really power the movement from the navel center, tilting the pelvis, the power of your navel center. Deepen the breath. You feel a kind of warmth, a heat being created, moving up the spine. That's your energies flowing. Do 3 more. And then relax when you're finished. Relax on your heels a moment. And then come lying on your back for deep relaxation. If you need any props or covering, down, the legs stretched out. Bring the arms alongside your body. Let the breath be relaxed. Relax the jaw and all the muscles around the eyes. And just feel the movement of your breath. Gentle rise and fall of the belly. With every exhale, just allow a little more of your body weight to sink into the mat
into the ground and feel the support of the earth underneath you as your weight sinks deeper into the ground. Relaxing and letting go. Feel your inner body space, so the whole contour of your body and all the inner space of your body. Just allow your consciousness to move within that space, all the different areas, and explore. And feel the stillness and the peace, but the energized flow of energy reaching every cell and nourishing it with prana, light, positive energy. gradually become aware of your physical body lying on your mat. Gently deepen the breath. And notice the inner space of your body and the outer space at the same time. Feeling your physical form and all that is within, energy, matter, all the physicality, then also the space in which you are at the same time. Feel the ground under your form, the pressure of your body against the mat. Maybe you can feel the air circulating in the room in which you are. Maybe you feel a little movement of air across your skin. Take in the sounds. And then gently begin to bring some movements to the fingers and toes. Point and flex your toes, open and close your palms. Make circles of the hands around the wrists and the feet around the ankles. And open the chest and reach up and back with the arms. Taking a nice deep inhale into your open chest. Stretch your body right from your fingertips down to your toes. Make yourself tight and long. Stretch. And then relax the arms out to the sides. Relax your whole body for a moment. And then bring your right knee up to your chest and pull it across your body with the left hand. Let the right arm be extended out to the side. And turn your head towards your outstretched right arm. Left leg is extended on your mat. And feel that stretch as you gently relax your right leg, the left arm. Feel the weight pulling your right leg down towards the mat. Then gradually come out of the posture, bring the right leg stretched out back on your mat. Bring the left knee up to your chest, pull it across your body with the right hand. And turn your head towards your left outstretched arm. The right leg extended on your mat. And allow the weight of your left bent leg and the right arm. Pull the left leg down towards the mat a little more. Breathing deeply. Then gently come back. Bringing both knees into your chest. Bring them close to your chest and hug them tight together and towards your chest. Give yourself a good squeeze. And then relax a little and just rock side to side. Or you can circle your knees over you in one direction and then in the other. Massaging the lower spine. And then bring the soles of your feet together, the palms of your hands, rub them vigorously. Create some heat and then bring your feet flat on your mat and bring the hands cupped over your closed eyelids. And relax the eyes into that healing energy of the palms just for a moment. Letting the energy come through the closed eyelids into the eyes, bringing healing. Gently open your eyes into your palms and slowly move the hands away from your face, letting the light in as you stare at the lines of your hands. And then bring your arms to wrap around your knees once more, knees into chest, and rock up and back along the length of your spine, using the lower legs to give you some momentum. Opening the legs, you roll back and then bring your heels back to your hips and you roll forward. Massage the spine a few times and then come up to a seated posture. And take care of yourself if you need to drink something. Our closing meditation uses the mantra Omkar. Om, O-N-G, is the creative energy of the infinite in the manifestation. So as we are right now, things are being creative. There's that whole creative process of coming from the ether, from the nothing into form, and then it has an existence, and then it goes back into the circulation of. So we are calling upon that infinite creative energy. Omkar is creation. So we are calling upon the finite and the infinite, and we're using the mantra as a repetition to like bring us into that state where we're just constantly remembering our infinite capacity for creativity, and also our finite, where we are right now, as a little part of that greater creation and that creative process. It's a very beautiful meditation. And the mudra we'll be using helps us to stabilize the mind and the thoughts and the emotions. So first just to explain a little bit about chanting the mantra. We'll be chanting Omkar 5 times on one breath. So take a nice deep inhale. And we'll be chanting Om by pulling the navel in lightly. And Kar, you relax. Omkar, 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 Omkar. And then you take a deep inhale. You can practice with me. Omkar, 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 Omkar. Take a deep inhale. Omkar, 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 Omkar. And when you chant Om, it is as if you feel the navel going in. That causes like a sound to be generated right at the third eye, as if the mallet of the gong is hitting right there. Because the Om sound vibrates right at the root of your nose and the roof of the mouth, stimulating the pituitary gland, the hypothalamus. So it's a very powerful tool for stimulating the higher glands, for awareness, opening up our awareness. The mudra we're doing is we interlace the hands with the palms facing up. So you're interlacing, the fingers come inside the palms. Right? Instead of, we normally clasp the hands like that. We're clasping the hands in such a way that the fingers are inside the palms. And then you're going to bring the 2 pads of the middle fingers to touch each other. Right? Just the last digit of the middle fingers press against each other. And then also the same with the ring fingers. The two tips of the ring fingers press against each other. And then you have the index fingers, they lie straight, they're straight out alongside the palm, and also the index fingers lying straight across, right? Got that? And then the thumbs are extended up. And we're holding this mudra right about the level of the throat. So we're sitting up tall, relaxing our shoulders. It's very important to keep remembering to relax the shoulders. And as if pulling, you're going to be pulling the elbows apart, but you're resisting on those finger pads of the middle finger and the ring finger. You're resisting. So there's a pressure on those fingers, a constant pressure of about 10 to 15 pounds, a moderate pressure. And then towards the end of the mantra, when you actually feel like you want to give up and let go, you're going to try and give a little more pressure, up to like 20 pounds pressure. So you're going to really try to keep that pressure there and keep reminding yourself to be sitting up nice and tall, your lower spine arched a little forward, the chest is extended, the chin is slightly back, and then the eyes will be slightly open and looking down the nose to the tip of the nose. We'll be chanting Omkar 5 times on one breath. Eyes slightly open, focused at the tip of the nose. So when you chant, just allow the sounds to be your focus. You're also focusing at the tip of your nose, but you're really listening with your mind. You're really into the sound, and the sound, as if you feel the sound is sculpting the atmosphere and the air around you and within you. With every 5 repetitions, there'll be a silence, and see if you can just gather that, the sense of that vibration you have just created, and then you'll be chanting another 5 rounds of Omkar, and then see if you can just like increase that volume of that energy as you chant. Be aware of the energy. Let go of any thoughts. If any thoughts come that, oh, it's strenuous, it's hard, or whatever, just let your shoulders relax a little more, pull a little, the elbows more apart, and just try to continue focusing on the mantra, and with your eyes at the tip of the nose. Okay, so when the music starts, you can come into the posture and begin. It's a beautiful track by Krishna Kaur. Take a deep inhale in this position. Hold the breath a moment. Stretch up the spine. Focus the eyes at the center of your forehead. Exhale, hold the posture. Do this 2 more times. A deep inhale, suspend the breath. Stretch up the spine, pull the elbows apart. Feel the pressure on your fingertips, middle finger, ring finger. Exhale, keep the posture. Another deep inhale. Suspend the breath, squeeze all the muscles at the base of your spine, stretch up. Open the chest, pull the elbows apart. Eyes at the center of your forehead. Exhale, relax and stretch your arms up overhead. Shake the hands a little bit. Lightly shake the arms. Keep breathing. And then relax the arms. Relax the breath. Just come to a place of stillness and notice, listen. Relax everything. And bring the palms together, rub them lightly. Bring the hands into prayer pose right at the heart center. Let the thumbs come into the sternum with a light pressure against the heart center. And extend the spine upwards from the chest. Relax the shoulders. Take a few breaths here, feeling that heart center. Mild stimulation caused by your hands. Feel the heartbeat. Feel the breath. And with your awareness, just give yourself a little inner hug, a little squeeze, thanking yourself for just this beautiful you, the beautiful energy of that heart center, that divine light. Just meet it and greet it and give it a little hug, a little loving, little smile. And we'll close our practice with the 1 round of the long time sunshine song and 3 long satnams.
May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on.
Take a deep inhale for 3 long satnams. Sa Nam. Nam. We feel the space within, that supportive energy field of love, light, and prana that is doing its work from within, and feel the love, light, and prana that is coming to us from our greater field of energy that is in this earth atmosphere, coming from all of creation to support each and every one of us on our way. May we feel that connection between us also be from within to without, but also from our hearts to the heart of every creature and every being, every pulse of life that is here in the manifestation and doing its work for bringing more light and love and peace into this world, creating a more diviner space for all to be in their most pure and innocent light form that we can imagine. So may we progress more and more towards that light body, that light existence, that light of the earth that is about to come. And may we participate as much as we can, opening ourselves to these new energies that are constantly coming into the earth from the ethers of the greater existence, which we only can very subtly connect to, but they are there. May you be uplifted, upheld. May you be healthy and happy, serving that one divine light in all. Sat Nam. Thank you so much. Awesome.